Okay, sorry, there. Go ahead.
Good morning. Welcome to Brunch with Brian. It's a bright, sunny day here in Arizona. I don't know if it's sunny where you are, but we can always choose to have a sunny disposition. Oh, isn't that true? And I really want you guys to stay sunny. Now, it's the day after my birthday, and I didn't stay up late partying or anything. So here I am, as always, on Monday morning. Glad to be with you guys. Very happy. This is the joy of my life. The 10 or 15 minutes we spend every morning, every weekday morning, is really something I look forward to and I think about a lot. And I really want to bring you guys a lot of positive value and joy and happiness and using the law of attraction to stay positive. Success thinking, staying positive and powerful. And so a lot, when you're looking at a new year like I am now, and you guys can pretend to be looking at this next year, here's what I want you to do. The lesson for today, I want you to write down, and this is what we're going to talk about on Teaching Tuesdays tomorrow, which I know you guys love our Teaching Tuesdays. And so on Teaching Tuesdays tomorrow, we're going to talk about 10 action steps you can take to be wealthier and happier right now. Okay, so 10 steps I want you to take. I want you to write these down. And what we're going to do is we're going to break them down into different areas. So actually write this down, guys. These are the areas I want you to think of before tomorrow. And you could even start working on your action items. So let's get a really great head start on this Monday, on this week, and also on the next month. So the new month starts tomorrow. That's always exciting for me. I always think it's a fresh start, a new month. Sometimes new month falls on a Monday, and that's really a fresh start like it did last month. This month, it falls on a Tuesday. So I want you guys to be ready for that. And Teaching Tuesdays, we're going to launch, and we're going to really get you guys excited about these 10 action steps. Now, here's the areas I want you to think about. Number one, physical. Now, I'm not going to put the brakes on at 2 necessarily. You can write more than 2 action steps for each of these 5 areas. But I want you to have 2 primary ones that are musts that you must do to improve your life and be wealthier and happier. Now, these are the 5 areas that are really making the impact on your wealth and happiness. So physical is the number 1. So 2 things, 2 action steps you can take to improve yourself physically. And more, think about longevity. I mean, we all want to live a long, long time. You know, there's things you can do physically like, I don't know, you can lift weights, which is great, and that will absolutely make you live longer. In fact, Lynette's sister, Cindy, sent us an email about that. So lifting weights, weight resistance training can really keep you living longer. It helps you in so many ways. And deep breathing, like we always do here, and which we will do in a minute. So, but think of 2 things physically that you can do, action steps. New habits is what I like too, if you can make it a habit. So every day, physically, every day I'm going to blank, or 3 times a week I'm going to always, blank. I always want you to work out 4 times a week of 30 minutes or more to get your cardio and at least get active. So at least like 4 half-hour walks a week. That's sort of like the baseline. So something more than that, or at least that would be okay. But then, you can grow from there, go and grow from there. Okay, the number 2 area I want you to be thinking about is social. And now it's kind of tricky with everything going on in the world to have that social connection. So that's why you almost have to think about that. That's why I put it number 2. Sometimes I don't have it number 2. But 2, because you really need to get that social connection in the world. So I talked to my sister Trisha yesterday on my birthday. So that was really good. It made me feel good. It was a social connection. I don't talk to her that much. She's in Minnesota, we're in Arizona. So, that was really great to do that. But social things on a more regular basis. Again, these are like habitual acts. Like every Sunday, every Sunday we call Ron. We try to, we just try to make it a habit. And that's a social reaching out. And, that's being really positive. So social. And then the third one is emotional. And this is a really good emotional thing. You could say, I'm going to always tune into Brunch with Brian. It's always positive. You know, I'm always positive. You know, I'm always going to be giving you some lessons and positive to be better. And so this is a good one emotionally, but again, just staying positive, smiling. Okay, there's a good one. Just say, I'm going to smile every time I think about smiling. If you just sort of make a resolution, that would be a good action step there. Okay, and that really helps emotionally. I'll tell you, ever since I sort of discovered smiling, which I really started to think about actively within this last year, it's really helped me. I think about it a lot and I smile, and I really, this morning I woke up and I wasn't sure what mood I was in, laying in bed, and I said, okay, obviously I need to smile. So before you even get out of bed, start to smile and find, it's remarkable how that really shifts your thinking. Okay, so that's, now spiritual is number 4. And, you know, again, doing whatever you can spiritually, a couple of action steps, and everybody's different on that. And then the last one is your financial/career. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of action steps on that. What is going on? Oh, what are you doing back there?
I'm just putting some pictures.
What's been back there the whole time?
I've been putting pictures up.
Okay, you guys have not even been paying attention to me. Okay, I forgot I usually put a background there. Van is out sick today, so we're winging it with Lynette. You never know what's going to happen. All right, so and now financial, a couple of steps. Obviously, guys, keeping your training going with us in some way is obviously a big step financially to keep your progress going. And now listen, like I've talked about this before, your market in your area might be, you know, sort of breaking right now, and there might be some opportunity. I will tell you that in some areas there's sort of a lingering seller's market because there's just a lag time on this recession and how it's all developing, and with the moratoriums on evictions and foreclosures. But you better be ready, because there's going to be dams breaking all over the country on this real estate. And so, you know, this is why
number 1, physical, number 2, social, number 3, emotional, number 4,
spiritual, and number 5 is financial/career. You know, and now listen, your financial, I want you to have multiple income streams. So you should have not just real estate, although real estate, it almost feels like it's multiple income streams because you're using all different kind of deals. Remember, in our what to say and what to do, our Wolf LeGrand what to say, what to do system, we teach you 7 different types of deals, including acts and short sales, and of course the old standards, rehabs, wholesales, that stuff, and of course the pretty house business, the creative financing. So that could be, or will be, a big component of number 5, your financial. Okay, I don't know what's going on behind me, but honey, you don't. Okay, so no distracting at all. Now we got to do our deep breathing. Well, now you know how I like to go over just days, because this is just kind of a fun, and it gives me something to tell a joke about. Plus, you never know, something. It's always National Day of something, so it's always kind of interesting. National Trail Mix Day, and National Eat Outside Day. So we are supposed to eat outside now. It's safer. National Motorist Consideration. So no road rage today. You're supposed to be nice. Driving home, don't get mad. That's an interesting point. Emotional, under emotional. If you find a place where you're getting negative emotions around that, focus on not just feeling more positive, like, oh, I'm going to smile more. That's seriously a good resolution. But don't, try to highlight the places where you are unhappy or angry or upset, anxiety. And if it's driving, try to think of a way that you can drive and say, I'm going to listen to my favorite album every time I drive, and I'm going to figure out a way to get the music in my car, or how, work it out. So, or a really good podcast, and actually, guys, guess what? I'm going to spill the beans here. We're coming out with our podcast. We've got 10 episodes that we're just going to hit. Now, we're going to probably release them one at a time, but maybe if you maybe reach out to us, we'll give you access to all of them at once or something. We'll see. But we've got some podcasts right now, and it's not us interviewing people. It's pretty much us teaching. So that's what I love. Okay, so what else is today? National Love Memoirs Day and National Matchmaker Day. I heard the story. There was a guy there was a matchmaker, and he approached this woman in the town, and I represent a very wealthy man, and his carriage went by here, and he saw you, and he was struck with your loveliness, and he's very interested in making a match with you and being, asking you to be his wife. But first, and I'm not sure how to say this, and it's indelicate, but first he wants to make sure you're sexually compatible, so he would want a sample. And she said, what? What are you asking me? I'm a good woman. I'm a religious Christian woman, and I would never think of doing all that. What are you asking? I'm not even sure. And he says, well, of course he's wealthy and he's rich, and it wouldn't take, 10 minutes. And he just wants to make sure that because it's important. And she says, well, I would never, ever consider doing that. But I do have about 40 or 50 references that I could get to you. Oh, okay. So that's a little joke about a matchmaker. Thanks for, I got a
matchmaker. We got to find somebody for Dashiell.
Yes.
He's
yes.
so wonderful, 29 years old and so
That's right.
And
well, if you know any eligible women in that age group, Dashiell's 29, in Arizona, in the Phoenix area, let us know. I'm serious. Actually.
He currently does
Yeah.
not have a girlfriend.
He doesn't have a girlfriend, and so he would be open to dating a new girl. Now, guys, so we did a good lesson today. I talked about that I want to do some kind of a lesson every day, and of course our days, and we didn't do our deep breathing. So Lynette's actually going to do it with us, right, honey? Okay, ready? Deep breath in. Hold it a little bit in. Let it go. Now, when you're relaxing, remember, when you let that air out, when you relax your shoulders, do your neck rolls, your shoulder rolls. Okay, another deep breath in. Hold a little bit, and I didn't hear you that time, honey. Okay, always a big smile, because remember, it's rejuvenating your lymph system and doing good things for many things in your body, your lungs, of course. And one last one. A little bit in. Oh, that's great. I always feel energized and more relaxed and great. Okay, so remember my birthday was yesterday, and that was National Beach Day and a lot of cool things. And Warren Buffett, now what assignment did I give you? I told you Warren Buffett and Mary Shelley and Andy Roddick were all born on my birthday. And so those were my sort of role models for making money and creative genius and athletic ability. And so I told you, what was your assignment? You go look up, and there's a lot of websites that have this. Look up dates of who was born on your birthday and find some role models in there. Find at least 3 role models who were also born on your birthday. Hopefully you got some people you really like already, and they're already kind of natural role models, and it'll even make you more in sync with them. So that's kind of a cool little assignment. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for today, because we had such a good lesson, and it was nice to have Lynette here to laugh at my joke.
Wait, I want to show this.
That's always nice. Lynette's going to show you. I don't have any idea what's been going on behind me. So if you were able to pay attention to anything I was talking about today.
This is the surprise birthday present that we're doing for Brian.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go to Flagstaff, and we're going to get the whole family together. And
yeah, it's kind of bright, but you can sort of see it, guys. It's an obstacle course. It's a rope obstacle course up in the trees.
Yes.
So we actually did that in Jamaica with Ron LeGrand, and he actually unclipped himself because his hat fell off, and he almost fell to a terrible. No.
We told him, I said, don't take your clip off.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. That's the one thing you're not supposed to do, is take your clip off.
Fine.
He was fine, but you do have to be careful. But this should be really fun. We like doing that stuff, so.
We are super excited about
it'll be an obstacle course. So that was one of my birthday presents.
We're going the day after.
Lynette bought me some really nice hiking shoes, which I don't have a good pair of hiking shoes right now, so that's good. I usually just use tennis shoes, but sometimes you need hiking boots.
We're going actually the day after our one day. We're doing one day, September 18th.
Okay, we're doing a one day. Actually, a bunch of you guys are going to be on that, and that's Friday in the middle of September. 18th. Are you sure it's 18th?
Yeah.
September 18th, and so that's coming up in almost just a little bit more than a couple of weeks. So be ready for that one. That was the one, all you folks who recently saw us and got involved with our social media system, which was last at
Right.
Ron's Finding Motivated Seller event. So hopefully for sure you're here with us if you were at
So
that.
that's a one-day
Yes.
virtual Friday.
One day
September
virtual
18th.
Friday,
Mark your
September 18th.
calendars.
And you know what? If you did not get our social media system at this last event, you can still attend this. And even if you've been to one of our one days before, just let us know you want to come.
So we're
And we'll
doing
get you
this
on board.
excursion on Saturday, September
Yes.
19th.
So that'll be the next day.
That'll
That's
be
going
the
to be
next
fun.
day. Yep.
All right. So guys, it was great spending time with you. And nice having Lynette as my camera operator today.
A little more involved.
Yeah, it's a little more
than
involved.
Van.
That's right. And she laughs and interacts with me, which is great. So, all right. So guys, until next time, we'll see you tomorrow for Teaching Tuesday. It's going to be an incredible, intense Teaching Tuesday. You cannot miss this one. We're really going to get into some nitty gritty stuff. So tomorrow on Teaching Tuesday, and that's at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And of course, we'll be back here with Brunch with Brian all week, every morning at 8:30 Pacific time, 11:30 Eastern time. Great to see you guys. Until next time, keep expecting success, getting the best training and success thinking right here,
And
and
taking action.
taking action.
That's